第3课，你叫什么名字？
Lesson 3. What's your name?
你好 Welcome to HSK Standard Course Level 1. I'm your Chinese teacher, Yu Miao. Today, we will learn Lesson 3, Dialogue 1. When you are in a party, how do you greet a stranger? Yes, you can say 你好. Then, how do you ask that person's name? This is what we are going to learn today. Okay, let's see the new words. 我 it means I. 跟我读我 We have learned how to say you in lesson 1. Do you remember? Yes, that's 你 Let's see how to express he and she. 他 Yes, you can see the pronunciation of these two words is the same, 他, and the characters are also similar. But can you see the difference between them? Yes, the left parts of the characters are different. The left part of 他 is related to male, human, and the left part of 她 is related to female. Interesting, isn't it? 叫 to be called. 跟我读叫他叫 Ben. 她叫 Christina. 什么 What? Here, 么 is a neutral tone. 跟我读什么他叫什么他叫 Michael Jordan. 他叫什么他叫 Audrey Hepburn. 我叫于淼你叫什么 Try to answer this question by 我叫 Very good. 名字 Name. The last character is a neutral tone. 跟我读名字 Do you already have a Chinese name? 中文名字 Now, let's see a typical Chinese name. 李月跟我读李月 Do you know the difference between Chinese names and English names? In Chinese, the family name comes before the given name. So, Li is the family name, and Yue is the given name. Now, please circle the family name of the following Chinese names. 姚明李小龙马云 Very good. What are your Chinese friends' family names? There are more than 5,000 Chinese family names, and over 200 of them are commonly seen. Li, Wang, Zhang, Liu are the top 4. You can find more information about Chinese family names in another CIO MOOC course, 百家姓. Okay, let's review the new words. 跟我读我你他叫什么名字你叫什么名字 你叫什么名字？李月。李月。Good job. Now, let's focus on the language points. 他叫成龙。This is the typical affirmative sentence in Chinese. Subject, 他. Predicate, 叫. Object, 成龙. So, you can see the word order in this sentence is the same as in English. And in English, if we ask a question, the word order should change. For example, what is his name? You can see the question word is put at the beginning of the sentence. However, in Chinese, the word order of a question and of an answer is the same. We just simply put the question word at the place of the information that we are asking. So, 他叫成龙. The question is, 他叫什么名字? Or we can say, 他叫什么? So, how do you say, what is your name in Chinese? Yes, that is, 你叫什么名字? And the answer should be, 我叫. And for me, I can say, 我叫于淼. Please answer this question according to your situation. 你叫什么名字? Very good. Okay, let's come to the text. Look at the picture and listen to the dialogue. Answer this question. 他叫什么名字?
你叫什么名字？
我叫李月。
Okay, understand? 他叫什么名字？他叫李月。Very good. 跟我读。你叫什么名字？我叫李月。Okay, let's try again without 拼音。你叫什么名字？我叫李月。Very good. Now, answer the question according to the names in the box. 你叫什么名字？我叫李月。我叫王月。我叫李小月。我叫王小月。Very good. Next, answer the question according to the pictures. 他叫什么名字？他叫成龙。他叫什么名字？他叫梅西。他叫什么名字？他叫李娜。他叫什么名字？他叫爱因斯坦。他叫什么名字？他叫李白。Very good. I'm sure you got how to introduce names after the practice. Now let's focus on asking questions. Please complete the following dialogues. Number 1. 你叫什么名字？我叫王小月。Number 2. 你好，我叫麦克。你叫什么名字？我叫李好。Very good. Today, we have learned how to ask and answer the names. 你叫什么名字？我叫。Try to say hello to 5 Chinese people and ask for their names after class. 再见. See you next time.
第3课，你叫什么名字？
Lesson 3. What's your name?
你好 Welcome to HSK Standard Course Level 1. I'm your Chinese teacher. 我叫于淼. Today, we will learn Lesson 3, Dialogue 2 and 3. In the previous lesson, we have learned how to ask and answer the names. Now, let's look at some pictures. Do you know them? 他叫什么？他叫 Audrey Hepburn. 他叫什么？他叫李小龙。他叫什么名字？他叫姚明。他叫什么名字？他叫马云。Very good. Now, do you have a Chinese name? 我叫于淼。你叫什么名字？ Okay, now, let's learn today's new words. 老师 teacher 跟我读老师老师学生 student 跟我读学生学生 Okay, 我叫于淼 so you can call me 于老师于老师 is the teacher's family name and 老师 together. So, 于老师再读一遍于老师是 to be 跟我读是是 So, I am a teacher. 我是老师跟我读我是老师 How about he is a student? Yes, 他是学生跟我读他是学生 Did you find the word order in this sentence is the same as in English? The sentence structure is subject plus 是 plus noun or noun phrase, indicating what somebody or something equals or belongs to. The negative form of this sentence is to add 不 before 是, such as 他不是老师. Pay attention. In this negative sentence, the word order is not the same as in English. 他不是老师. He is not a teacher. And I wonder if you are a teacher or not. I can ask by 你是老师吗? In Chinese, we simply add 吗 at the end of a declarative sentence to turn it into a question. 你是老师吗? Here, 吗 is a neutral tone. 跟我读吗吗他是老师吗? We can answer by 他是老师 as a positive response, or 他不是老师 as a negative response. Let's play a game to see whether you know them. 他是李小龙吗? How do you answer? 他是李小龙。他是姚明吗? How do you answer? 他不是姚明，他是 Michael Jordan. Very good. Let's review the new words together. 老师，老师，学生，学生，是，是，吗，吗。Very good. Now, look at this picture. Listen to the dialogue and see if you can repeat after it.
你是老师吗？
我不是老师，我是学生。
跟我读，你是老师吗？我不是老师，我是学生。Now let's read it again without 拼音。你是老师吗？我不是老师，我是学生。Good job. Then let's look at this picture. 他是马云吗？ Yes, 他是马云。Have you ever heard of Alibaba or Taobao? He is the founder of the Alibaba company. 他是中国人。He is Chinese. Here, 中国人，中国 means China. 人 means people, human. So, 中国人 Chinese people. 跟我读，中国人。他是中国人。Very good. Is Jackie Chan Chinese? Yes, 他是中国人。Is Yao Ming Chinese? Yes, 他是中国人。Is Steve Jobs Chinese? How do you answer it? Very good. You can say, 他不是中国人。他是 Let's see the new word. 美国 It means the United States of America. 美国人 people. So, 美国人 It means American. 跟我读，美国人。他是美国人。Very good. Now, let's move on to the text. Look at this picture and listen to the dialogue. Figure out the nationality of the second girl.
你是中国人吗？我不是中国人，我是美国人。
Okay, did you get it? 他是美国人。Very good. Now read after me. 你是中国人吗？我不是中国人。我是美国人。Now let's read it again without 拼音。你是中国人吗？我不是中国人。我是美国人。Good job. Next, answer the question according to the pictures. Number 1. 他是老师吗？他是老师。Number 2. 他是学生吗？他是学生。Number 3. 他是中国人吗？他不是中国人，他是美国人。Number 4. 他是美国人吗？他不是美国人，他是中国人。Very good. Now, let's complete the sentence according to the pictures. Number 1. 他叫乔丹，他是美国人。Number 2. 他叫姚明，他是中国人。Number 3. 我不是老师，我是学生。我是中国人。Number 4. 我是老师，我不是学生。我是美国人。Very good. Today, we have learned 是 sentence. Positive, 我是中国人。Negative, 我不是美国人。Question, 你是美国人吗？ After class, try to ask 5 new friends about their nationalities and write them down as Mike 是美国人，李月是中国人。Okay, see you next time. 再见。
第3课，你叫什么名字？
Lesson 3. What's your name?
你好 Welcome to HSK Course Level 1. I'm Gao He. Today, we will focus on the pinyin part of Lesson 3. In Lesson 1 and Lesson 2, we had a general introduction of Chinese pinyin. Do you still remember how many parts are there in a Chinese syllable? That's right, 3 parts: initial, final, and tone. Today, we will focus on some difficult groups of Chinese pinyin. I hope it can help you get the right way of pronouncing Chinese. We have learned the initials 鸡、七、西. Do you still remember how to pronounce them? 跟我读。鸡、七、西。积极、气球、信息、机器、奇迹、七夕、星期、香蕉、坚强。Well done. Let's do some practice. Choose the right syllable according to what you hear. 1. 见 见 2. 亲 亲 3. 鞋鞋 4. 行行 Well done. Now let's move on to a similar group. 滋 c and 思. The positions of the tongue involved in 鸡 qi, xi and 滋 c, s are different. For 鸡 qi, xi, you use the surface of your tongue. For 滋 c, s, you use the tip of your tongue. Now read after me and feel the difference. 鸡 qi 西 滋 c 思 Well done. Now please listen and choose the right initial according to what you hear. 1. 滋 z 2. 西 西 3. 鸡 鸡 4. 思 5, 6, 吃. Good job. Next practice. Fill in the blanks according to what you hear. 1. 再见 2. 3 次 3. 洗澡 4. 几岁 5. 司机 6. 自己 The next part. The final ü can be used after ji, qi, xi, ne, and le. Because ji, qi, xi cannot appear before the final u. In order to reduce the frequency of writing the two dots of ü, we remove them. For example, 居 取 续. And if the initial is ne or le, we will keep the original form of ü. For example, 女 绿. And if there's no initial before ü, we use the letter y before it. And we will also remove the two dots. For example, 雨. Listen and read the syllables in pair and pay attention to the differences between the finals. 1. 鲁 女 2. 急 菊 3. 鹿 绿 4. 气 去 5. 舞 雨 6. 喜 许 The next practice. Fill in the blanks according to what you hear. 1. 汉语 2. 去哪儿 3. 女儿 4. 旅游 5. 句子 6. 虚词 Okay, now let's move on to the next part. In the previous lessons, we have learned 不 and 不是. You might feel confused about its tone. Why is 不 sometimes pronounced in the second tone, but sometimes in the fourth tone? Here is the rule. When 不 is followed by a syllable in the first, second, or third tone, the tone of 不 will be kept as the fourth tone. For example, 不吃，不能，不好，不喝，不行，不想。When 不 is followed by a syllable in the fourth tone, its tone will be changed into the second tone. For example, 不是，不会。Okay, now let's do some practice. Try to judge the tone of 不 by yourself. Let's have a try. The first one. 不屑。The next one. 不忙。不对。不知道。不客气。不好看。Very good. Okay, today we have focused on two groups of initials, 鸡、七、西, and 滋、呲、思. We have also learned how to write the final ü after initials. Last but not the least, we have learned how to judge the tone of 不 when followed by another syllable. Here is a challenge for you. Try to practice reading this tongue twister after class. 七加一，七减一，加完减完等于几？ Can you make it as fast as possible? 七加一，七减一，加完减完等于几？ Okay, see you next time. 再见。
第三课，你叫什么名字？
Lesson 3. What's your name?
你好 ，Welcome to HSK Standard Course Level 1. 我是黄增。This is a lesson for Chinese characters. In the previous lessons, we've learned 8 basic strokes. They are 横、竖、撇、捺、点、横折、竖折、竖钩。And the Chinese character 八 is made up of 撇 and 捺. And if we move the two strokes closer to each other, we can get a new Chinese character, 人. It is shaped like a standing person. 跟我读，人，人。And can you write it down with me? If we put 2 人 together, with one following the other, we have a new Chinese character, 从. It means to follow. If we put 3 人 together, can you guess what it means? Yes, lots of people. It's 众. It means many, much, or group. Let's look at another new Chinese character, 中. We've learned all the strokes in it. They are 竖, 横折，横，竖。Its original meaning is the flying flag. And now it is the locality. It means the middle. 跟我读，中，中。Pay attention. This part of this character is not the vertical turning. It's two separate strokes. Let's write it together. Now, let's learn another two hook strokes. The first one is horizontal turning hook. In Chinese, it is called 横折钩. Let's see how to write it. 横折钩. Look at the picture. What does it look like? Yes, half of a moon. So it means moon in Chinese. 跟我读，月，月。And let's write it together. 横折钩 is the second stroke of the Chinese character 月. The next new stroke is the line hook. In Chinese, it is called 握钩. Let's write a beautiful line hook. 握钩. And the typical Chinese character containing the stroke is 心. Look at the picture of the evolution process of the character. It looked just like a heart at the very beginning. So it means heart. 跟我读，心，心。Let's write it together. And 握钩 is the second stroke of the character. Let's have a brief summary. Today, we've learned two new strokes. They are 横折钩 and 握钩. We've also learned four interesting Chinese characters. 人、中、月、心. And can you point out the new strokes we've learned today in these two Chinese characters? 您 and 师. That's all for today. See you next time. 再见。